Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
Sorry, I can't do nothing about that sun in my eyes or in the screen if y'all can see it. Yeah, I seen a video about my boy Jay Calderon boxing, man. It's my boy right there, man. Real good dude, man. For everything I've seen, I've been interacting with him over social media. So y'all go check his channel out, Jay Calderon Boxing, man. We did an interview with Teofimo Senior, and like I said, bro, you know, the competitive juice is not there in boxing no more, man. It's like two things I point out in this video, right? And I'm not saying that Teofimo Senior ain't right at some point of this, but the funniest shit about this interview he did, right? The funniest shit about the interview he did was he called the 140-pound division his division. He says, my division. He meant to say his son. So you know he living through his son, bro. You know he living through his son. He is living through his son. Living in America. So you know he living through his son, bro. You know he is. And, you know, I'm cool with that, honestly, bro. I'm cool with that. I wouldn't personally do it. Well, I can't say what I would or wouldn't do. I don't have a kid, a biological kid. So I can't say what I would and wouldn't do. I hate to say that because I say this all the time. You never know what you're capable of until you put in a situation. That's why people say, you know, I went through this, that, and the third, and why did you do this? When the best way to control your emotions, to know you got control of your emotions, is when you be put in a situation where you angry. And if you can control your emotions when you're angry, you see people come in, they see their significant others cheating, and they rage, and you know, they call that crime of passion, even though, you know, the brothers don't get that benefit. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only way you gonna know if you get tested. You know, I never do this. You hear guys and girls, I never do that. When you put in that position, dog, when them tables turn on you, you know, it's like that you know, Tupac had the saying about going into survival mode. After a while, you know, people begging for food, and when they stomach start growling, all of a sudden it's not a beg no more, it's a demand, and now they coming to take food. So you just never know. So I don't want to do that. But yeah, he said, you know, it's my division. You know, not ours. He said my division, but he meant his son. I thought that was kind of funny in the interview. But, you know, he would say, you know, T.O.'s number one. He says, you know, Devin, Haney and them, they picked Regis based off his last fight because Regis wasn't so good and he looked bad his last fight. And that's why they picked him. They picked the easiest guy in the division. I mean, Josh Taylor literally lost his last fucking fight before y'all fought him. And he was coming off a long-ass layoff. Oh, how they forget they live in the glass house. They forget that real quick, fast, in a hurry, don't they? Hold on. You know, suspicious behavior. You know, shit go down in the burbs too. So, you know, they forget that real fast, bro. Like, y'all didn't fight no spring chicken Josh Taylor. Let's keep it a buck, you know. So the first thing people do is when they, you know, once you start seeing a fighter rip another fighter down, and you know, really they ain't got no intentions on fighting unless they already locked in. You know, and he asked him, he said, I want to fight Devin Haney. He said, you know, he basically was like, no. He basically came up with every excuse, tore him down, and said, no, we don't want to fight him. And the energy ain't been there for them to fight Devin Haney for a while, bro. You know, we're the best. Okay, we're the best. Why you can't go unify versus Devin Haney? At some point, I understand you gonna fight Jermaine Ortiz, can't even hate on it. Sabril Matias, can't even hate on it. Okay, you want to fight 3 big fights next year? You know, why not fight Devin after that? Or for Heisman night, you know, have a tune-up. You had 2 tough fights, then next year come back and fight 2025, fight Devin Haney. It's everything but fight. It's all this hoopla, all this, you know, flash in the pan, and, excuse me, these dudes don't be wanting to fight, bro. You know, we don't want to fight Devin Haney. He's not that good. He picked the weakest link. If he the weakest link, then y'all should have went on and clipped him at the at the legs and made a deal with Regis. You could have been fighting Regis in December, but you ain't want to do that. They do that shit in boxing bad. They sit here and they diminish something that somebody did and then turn around and talk bad about them, tear them down, right? Then what is it after that? Oh no, we don't want to fight him. He don't bring nothing to the table. He's not on our radar. We gonna do this, that, and the third. We know what it is. He said, man, you know what? Devin Haney had an amazing performance, man. You know, I seen it or I didn't see it. Hey, man, credit to him. We kind of got a plan for 2024. We'll see if we got to call any audibles or next year, you know, we'll look into it. But we ain't really spoke to Bob about it, but we kind of got a plan set. And that's what we going to do right now. But, hey, shout out to the Haneys. They doing an amazing job over there. We on our path. They on their path. How hard is it to do that? Come on. How hard is it for them to hire a PR coach to teach these Nimrods how to answer a question? That's how you do it. But here they go. Oh, he brings nothing to the table. You know, my son, he doesn't need Devin Haney. He doesn't need the blacks. You know, we on our own path right now. It's my division. My son would destroy Devin Haney. But no, we don't want to fight Devin Haney. No, we don't need him. You know, we go over here. You know, they picked Devin Haney up to be something that he's not. He only picked Regis because Regis looked bad his last fight. What about y'all picking Josh Taylor coming off a layoff and a lot of people thought he lost his last fight to Catterall? That is different. You know, my son is a beast. We animals. We in the animals, you know. Like, dog. Like, man, you see how dumb you sound, dog? Like Devin Haney said, they say they want to do everything but fight. And just because one hungry lion or one young prime lion think he ready for everybody else, don't mean T.O. won't get in there and tax that ass. Let's keep it real. Don't mean he won't. I've seen plenty of times where it look like the dude that's like, nah, you know, I ain't trying to do it. And the aggressor, you know, he the bully, and then the aggressor get his ass whooped. I had a history teacher, his name was Mr. Clark. He said, y'all get to fighting, and the dude that didn't start it is beating up the guy that started it, he gonna let it go on for a while. But if the guy that started it beating up the guy that really wasn't trying to fight, he gonna jump in and stop it. I was like, fair game. Fair game. I respect, you know, and that's the first time in grade school, you know, when I switched schools, that's the first time I had black teachers. We had the Jeffrey brothers. I think they was twins, they was brothers. Mr. Clark, I had a black math teacher, a black Spanish teacher. She was a fucking hater. Okay, she was a hater. Another black female math teacher. But that's probably the first time for sure, and maybe the only time I had a black male teacher. That's crazy, right? No, ain't the only time. Because in high school, my last semester in high school, I had a couple. So yeah, that's the first time I had black teachers when I went to school, in middle school. Yeah, it's the first time I had black teachers. And I'm gonna tell you that, man, they do make a difference, bro. How they discipline, how they able to kind of sympathize with you and stuff of that nature. But yeah, my son destroyed Devin Haney. It's our division. You know, like I said before, bro, it is what it is. You know, it's everything, you know, but let's fight. You know? And, you know, T.O. wonder why they ain't bigger than what they are. He in the same boat as black American fighters. There's no country behind him. And that's unfortunate. You know, that's really unfortunate, man. There's no country behind him. So, I mean, but like I said before, man, I mean, shit, you know, he out of the young guys I could think of, he's done the most. You gotta give it to him. He done the most. And, yeah, he number one at 140. I can't take, he the lineal title. He took the most chances. You gotta give it to him. Every time the Jenga tower stacked against him, you know, he prospered. So do I think he could beat Devin Haney? Absolutely. Why not? Do I think Devin Haney could beat him? Why not? Absolutely. So make it for a great fight, sparring and sparring. But apparently they on their own path. They want to do what they do. You know, and it takes two to mingle. You know, the supply and demand got to be there. The demand got to be there. You know, but money probably getting funny in boxing. I understand the Top Rank deal up in 2025 in August with ESPN. So they gonna have to start, that's why Top Rank throwing all their youngins in, all their youngins, tough right now. They trying to, slice the roster down and just get premier fights. So, but yeah, we know we a ways away from them possibly fighting, and that's fine, bro. I think Devin 25, T.O. or 26, they right around the same age, Be an interesting fight, man, but I'm down to see it whenever they ready to, whenever they ready to thump. So, if that's tomorrow, that's Tuesday, that's Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, whenever they ready. But, and like they can wait each other out. Oh, boxing is different. You know how people say Tank 29, and some of these dudes everybody body different. Look how long, Inconvenient Truth played Frank Gore. Choppers on top of it. I feel like I'm back in the hood. The ghetto birds. But everybody body age differently though, for real. Everybody body age differently, so you never know. You never know when it's your time for your body start to break down. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Hit the link tree, find me everywhere. Peace.